Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I want to take time and talk a little bit about a story I seen. Well, Robert Chapman, my man Robert Chapman, sent me this video. I'd never heard about this, but this right here is a horrific story. And I want to talk a little bit today about the story of Melanie Massey from Lakewood, Colorado. In 2023, this young lady, pregnant at 4 months with twins at age 21, was brutally gunned down and attacked in an ambush style hit by 7 people. And the reason why I'm talking about it today is because the last person has just recently been caught. Of course, 5 of the 7 were arrested initially, and then 2 were on the run. And last person, which was a male, was arrested. And just hearing about this story, man, makes me sick to my stomach, especially with the way that we do each other out here nowadays in the streets. You know, I talk about it all the time. I wish I could fix this type of stuff. And trust me, if I had the power to do it, I would do it. And I would hurt a lot of people's feelings, because a lot of people, this is a harsh wound that needs the air heal when we rip the Band-Aid off of it. Under those circumstances, should this woman had went through what she went through. But I mean, they're saying all of this came from threats over Facebook. You know, over Facebook. And like, man, it's like social media is like the best thing that happened. It's also the worst thing that happened to a lot of people, ending in loss of a lot of lives. Take a look at the story and we'll come back and talk about it.
We do have a lot to get to, and we start right now at 9 in Lakewood, where a mother is searching for answers nearly a year after her pregnant daughter and her unborn twins were murdered in an ambush attack by multiple suspects.
And this happened last year on February 28th, right near 13th and Wadsworth in Lakewood. Police still looking for 2 of the suspects tonight. Fox 31's Aaliyah Sims spoke to the mother and joins us live, all new at 9. Aaliyah.
Yeah, Talia, during our 30-minute interview, her eyes would fill up with tears talking about those moments leading up to her daughter's death. Now, she still has questions as to why 7 people ambushed her at her home. And the most heartbreaking part in all of this, she says her daughter knew the people who took her life.
The pain of a mother.
This really took a part of me.
Her daughter's life tragically cut short.
And in her phone, she just kept saying, "I'm so scared. I feel like I'm going to die. I'm going to die." And the next day, my daughter's life was taken.
Shataka Brown's 22-year-old daughter, Melanie Massey, died in front of her home in the 1300 block of Zephyr Street in Lakewood. It was at the hands of 7 people Brown says she thought were her friends.
I fed these children that grew up. My daughter housed one of them that was homeless. And all the while, they were plotting to ambush my pregnant daughter.
At the time, Melanie was 4 months pregnant with twins. Brown tells me there was a Facebook dispute with the suspects threatening her daughter. Shortly after Melanie was dropped off at her home, shots started ringing out. Bullets hit Melanie in the back of the head and leg, but she tried defending herself.
And when Melanie shot that one bullet, one of the guys actually had 2 guns and just ambushed my daughter, just shot my daughter to death,
5 people were arrested. Lakewood police still looking for these fugitives in the case.
You guys destroyed my family.
Brown created this memorial filled with flowers and a pink heart to honor her daughter. She also carries her ashes with her.
And I bring my baby's rose with me everywhere I go.
And has this advice for everyone. It's the same guidance she gave her daughter before her untimely death.
Before you let them even in your presence, it's time to interview people now.
So again, 5 of those suspects were taken into custody and arrested. But again, Lakewood police, they are still looking for these 2 murder suspects. If you have any idea of their whereabouts, you are urged to call the Lakewood Police Department or Metro Denver Crime Stoppers. You can earn up to a $2,000 reward. Live tonight in Denver, Aaliyah Sims, Fox 31.
After a crash, Lakewood police are just now talking publicly about a pregnant woman who was ambushed and killed a year ago.
9 News reporter Brianna Clark is live in Lakewood tonight. Brianna, police are just now saying they're making progress as well.
Yeah, we're actually here in the neighborhood where it happened. It's near the intersection of Wadsworth and Florida. It's residential here. We have apartments and homes on this block. And actually, where we're standing right now at the end of Zephyr Street, right before the light rail, you can see a makeshift memorial over my shoulder to remember the woman who was killed here. And it's been nearly a year since that night, February 28th, 2023. Police say 21-year-old Melanie Massey and her unborn child were killed during an ambush by multiple suspects. Lakewood police said 7 people are now charged with first-degree murder in connection to Melanie's death. Tonight, 5 of those suspects are in custody. Lakewood police say they are still looking for 2 others, 23-year-old Isaac Pieri and 19-year-old Jalea Burks. They are offering a $2,000 reward to anyone who knows where they are. So keep in mind, police say these 2 suspects are considered armed and dangerous. As we mentioned, we are just now learning about the death of Melanie and her unborn child nearly a year after it happened. We reached out to Lakewood police, asking them to answer our questions on camera tonight, but they declined.
I just got to be honest with you. These calculated acts of violence make me sick to my stomach. Sick to my stomach. Did you hear what your mother said? What's heartbreaking is she knew these people. These are people that she took care of, knew when they was kids. One of them, they said, stay at the house when she was homeless. And this is the repayment that they do to a woman whose daughter they killed. Absolutely horrible. Horrible. It's like, they say that the term 0 to 100 real quick in fits of anger. Yeah, well, people go from rage to hate real quick too. It don't matter who you are or what they went through with you, good times and bad. It only counts as what they're feeling right then, and then your fate is sealed. This woman was pregnant with twins, 4 months old. I'm more than sure all these people knew it. All these people knew it. And then why do you have guys involved with it? So the guy came up and just started blazing on her. Said she was shot in the back of the head and survived temporarily before getting attacked. The fuck is going on? There's something, it's a radical shift in the way people commit crimes out in broad daylight. And there's also a radical shift in how we relate to each other. And you know what? There need to be a radical shift in the justice system. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. Like I said, I can fix America in 90 days. If I became president, this would be the first thing first executive order I would sign. And I would declare a state of emergency in America, and it would look something like this. So Americans, I come before you today as the new president of the United States of America. First order of business, we're going to close the borders. Second order of business, we're going to take care of this domestic terrorism that plagues our country and has been plaguing our country for the longest time. Gone are the days of indiscriminate crime, shooting in the street, drug selling, so on and so forth. There will be peace back in the land. And in the old moniker, if you can't calm yourself down, we'll calm you down. And safety for the American people. This is a country that takes care of their own. God bless America. I think I'm playing. My PSA to the American people be more intense than that. That was just fictional and messing around. I would get rid of a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'd focus on healthcare, homelessness, so on and so forth. 7 people jumped on a pregnant woman. Yet this didn't make national news like that. You think about that. Where's the outrage in this? We are so desensitized to inhumanities amongst ourselves that it ain't even funny. 3 people died here. 2 fetuses and a woman. You got men wrapped up in this, as well as women, off of a Facebook disagreement. Men are supposed to hold law and order. What kind of mess is this? Man, I'm done with this type of stuff, man. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Just hearing that mother talk about in detail of what happened to her daughter, the way it took her breath away, just visualizing it, is something no American person in this country should go through. And if it was up to me, I'd fix all this fuckery.